Hey everyone, welcome to today's episode about money. I am so excited to talk to you guys about how to save money. I already created one video that talks about the first 5 ways to save money, but I'm going to make this video to tell you guys 5 other ways that you can save money. But before we get started, I want to talk about the book that I'm constantly raving about, and it's The Total Money Makeover by Dave Ramsey. This book to me was something really important. My coworker was the one that let me borrow it, and I swear I think I probably finished it in a day or two, and it was just a game changer. It really got me focused on wanting to continue growing my savings account. And it really showed how important savings account is. No matter how old you are, no matter how much money you make, savings is very, very important. And I think that's why I'm like such a big advocate for a savings account. So let's go ahead and get started. And I'm gonna tell you guys 5 other ways that you can do to save money. So the very first one that I am implementing in my life, and it took a little bit of time to get the hang of it, but it's to find free activities that you can do with your friends, family, your significant other. You don't constantly have to go to places where you're paying for things. And I think that's where we get in a rut and we kind of find ourselves really living check by check. But if you can get in the hang of finding activities that you can do for free, for example, you can go to a community pool, you can go to the beach and hang out all day and take snacks, or take a home lunch. Anything that you can do to reduce your spending habits is going to change your savings. But that is one thing that I have made a change in my life, and I'm so grateful for, because it's really shown me to appreciate the small things, not just the big things that cost lots of moolah. Number 2 is, I have my little cheat sheet here, is save a little bit of money per check. And I have been doing this since I was probably 15 years old, since I got my first job. I started saving a little bit per check. So this means that every 2 weeks that you get your check, I was automatically taking money out and putting it into my savings account. So depending on how much you make and how much you can afford to put into savings, that will kind of vary per individual. But you can start off small. You don't have to go drastic, and that's what I recommend. I don't think you should do drastic moves to save, because then you'll fall off the wagon and then you'll start spending more money. So in order to save money, you have to be consistent and you have to do baby steps. So again, I was probably only taking out $25 per check and putting it into a savings account, because I wasn't making that much money at 15 years old. So then when I got my second job and I started making a little bit more money, I think I started taking out $50 per check, and then that kind of little by little increased over time. But you can also do a percentage. So if you're wanting to take out 3% of your check and put it towards your savings, you can totally do that. But the thing here is to be consistent. So no matter what, you have to take out that money, put it into your savings, and you're not allowed to touch it anymore. So think about your finances and only put a little bit per check. Number 3 is probably to all my girls out there that we love Target, right? And we're constantly going to stores just to go check it out. Get away from those stores, because you're going to end up buying something, whether it's $5 or $50, you're going to end up spending more money. So you can only go to the stores when you need something. So I go to Target once a month, and that's about it. I go and get my toiletries, and I have a list already made before I go in there, and I can only buy things on that list. So it's basically, toilet paper, paper towels, shampoo. It's all my necessities, but not my wants. So in order for us to save money, we really have to think about those 2 things. Do I need this, or do I just want it? And if you want it, then you have to put it away and only keep your necessities. Number 4, and not everyone will probably be able to do this, but I'm pretty sure most of us can do this, and it's to sell your stuff that you're not using. So we end up, we're creatures of habit, and we can probably accumulate a little bit more things than we should. But it's sell your stuff. Sell that purse that you're not using anymore. I used to have garage sales. I used to sell my things on Poshmark. I really don't have that many things anymore to sell because I have definitely downsized. But when I first started this, I had way too much stuff in my closet, in my house, so I started to sell my stuff. So you definitely want to sell the stuff that are still good quality or gently used, and you can, even if you get $5 to $10, that's $5 to $10 that you're not going to make anywhere else. So instead of giving it to a friend or just giving it to the Goodwill, you can make $5 to $10, and little by little that will add up. But when you make that money and when you do sell your stuff, put it in your savings. Don't treat yourself. This is not a reward system. This is for your savings. Number 5 is to go grocery shopping once a week. So I go on Sundays, and then I won't go until the following Sunday. So I definitely have to meal plan and know ahead of time what I'm going to eat for that entire week. But then if I run out of milk or anything else, I cannot go back to the grocery store until the next Sunday, because we all know ourselves that if we go back to the grocery store to get milk, we're not just gonna walk out with the gallon of milk. We're gonna walk out with so much other stuff that we don't need because we were just there at the grocery store and we're just buying. So we need to prevent ourselves from overspending and only spend it when we need to. I hope you like saving as much as I do, and if you don't, you really got to get in the hang of just saving a little bit. A little bit goes a long way, and you're definitely going to take use of it down the road when we end up finding ourselves in low moments. So I hope you liked this video, and I hope you're saving. This is the second video that I make about saving, and I just really hope that you're taking these advice and you're taking everything that I'm saying to heart, because honestly, this is what I like to talk about. I talk about this with my girlfriends. I talk about it with my family. It's so important for us, and I hope you make it a priority. I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.